Parenting without ego. How to lead, not control, raising emotionally intelligent and resilient children. Chapter 18. Ego Death for Parents, Leadership Beyond Control. Most parents think parenting is about raising children. But the deeper truth is, parenting is about transcending the ego. That's how you raise yourself into true leadership. Until the ego surrenders, parenting will always feel like a battle for control, a constant defense of authority, a never-ending cycle of frustration, fear, and conflict. Ego death is not weakness. It's the gateway to powerful, stable, emotionally intelligent leadership. What is the parental ego? Your ego in parenting is the voice that says, they must respect me because I'm the parent. The fear that says, if I'm not strict, they'll become irresponsible. The anger that says, how dare they defy me? The insecurity that says, their mistakes reflect my failure. The ego wants obedience and control, now. Leadership wants wisdom, growth, and long-term development. Why the ego fails as a parenting strategy. The ego demands instant respect, instant compliance, total emotional control, by the child, not by yourself. Suppression of the child's autonomy and emotions. It produces short-term obedience. It destroys long-term trust and emotional growth. Ego parenting creates either submissive children who suppress emotions and develop poor boundaries, rebellious children who resent authority and seek control through conflict or manipulation. Both outcomes lead to adults who either fear power, abuse power. The leadership alternative. Transcend the ego. Step 1. Redefine authority. Authority is not power over. It is power for. Your role is not to dominate your child. It's to create an environment where they can make mistakes safely. They can develop self-discipline, not just external compliance. They can become independent thinkers with emotional resilience. Step 2. Surrender control of outcomes. You can't force maturity. You can't force wisdom. You can only lead consistently and trust the process. I release my attachment to immediate results. I focus on the long game of character development. Step 3. Own your emotional responsibility. I will not make my child responsible for regulating my emotions. Their disrespect will not justify my anger. Their defiance will not justify my domination. Their mistakes will not justify my reactivity. I lead. I do not emotionally react. Step 4. Choose leadership values over ego reflexes. When faced with challenging behavior, ask, what value do I want to teach right now? What skill does my child need to develop? What reaction will model self-regulation and wisdom? Not, how can I win this argument? How can I make them regret their mistake? The hardest truth. Your child will outgrow your control. They will never outgrow your influence. Control is temporary. Influence is permanent. Ego parenting clings to control. Leadership parenting invests in influence. Real-world example. Scenario. Your teenager sneaks out at night. Ego reaction. Explode in anger. Ground them for weeks. Threaten harsher punishments. Leadership response. Pause and regulate. Address safety and accountability calmly. Teach the value of honesty, responsibility, and problem-solving. Apply a proportionate consequence while maintaining the relationship. You teach responsibility, not fear. You preserve influence, not just authority. The legacy of ego death parenting. Parents who transcend the ego raise emotionally intelligent, self-regulating, respectful adults. Break generational cycles of control and emotional suppression. Led from wisdom, not reflex. Build lifelong relationships based on trust, not fear. You don't just raise children. You raise future leaders, by becoming one yourself. In Chapter 19, we'll now pull everything together. Becoming a generational cycle breaker. How to lead your family into emotional and leadership maturity that lasts beyond you. That's the end of this chapter. Please join us again for another. Thank you for listening. The world needs more parents looking to truly raise our future.